Hey everyone, so today we're going to do a relationship clear. It's basically like we're going to do Reiki. I'm going to do Reiki on any relationship that you bring to mind. So how it works is that, we have our own energetic state, our aura, our energetic field. Other people have their own energetic fields, and then when we come together, we create a unique entity that is the relationship. So today we're going to focus on clearing and healing and bringing light and ease to a relationship, whichever one it may be. So what I'm going to have us do first is give consent. So like, do you consent to being a part of this energetic clear with me? Okay. So let's imagine in our mind the person in front of us, like the person in the relationship. Imagine like the feeling that you get with them. We're going to make a little bubble. It's all going to go inside the bubble, and the bubble is going to be the relationship, right? So the bubble is the relationship. Imagine having all your memories of the person in there, the feelings you have with them in there, any blockages. Notice if you can see any little shadows within, if it has a certain color to it. What I'm imagining right now is kind of like a gold, magenta, orangey color, and I can see little places of shadow that are like hiding. That's where there's maybe some blockages or some energetic holdings. So I'm going to imagine the person I'm thinking of, and you can do this for partners, family members, like children or parents, friends, people who have passed on, your pets. You can even do this with other things like your housing situation or your relationship with money. Anything that you can think of that makes sense to you, even your relationship with your body. We'll do one for that later. We'll do one for like house and body and stuff later, but you can add those in if it's something that's in the forefront of your mind. So imagine the relationship, bringing up all those sense and feelings. And now what we're going to do is just breathe into it, into the heart space. And as you breathe into the heart space, I'm going to be bringing Reiki to the space and energy into the space, creating openness and clearing. Watching any shadows dissolve and come to light. Seeing any disagreements that may have happened that are presenting themselves in the bubble and watching them settle as if through mutual understanding. Don't forget to breathe. I feel a lot of grief coming up. But that's probably just mine. If there's anything else. Know what I'm going to do? Okay, it's not quite clear yet. Is there more? I'm going to do a little bit of emotional clearing around this also. Let's see. Metal, large intestine, shame. Clearing out any and all shame associated with this relationship. Allowing self-acceptance, neutrality, understanding and compassion. Okay, is there anything more? Fire, earth, metal, water, wood, central governing. Harmony. We're gonna create space for harmony. Sometimes harmony, if you're doing emotional clearing is a practice and a technique used to release stagnation within an emotional state, within an energy line in the meridian system. So harmony, although it sounds positive, might be blocking up the ability for truth and the ability for actual connection. Sometimes we sacrifice ourselves and our needs and our boundaries for the sake of harmony. So we're going to clear that now. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is find the cords that are connected from each person to the relationship itself, and we're going to clear those lines. Okay, and that's all. So I'd like you to take a deep breath in and out, just relaxing. All of these shifts that we do with Reiki and with emotional clearing are subtle. They're felt like on a subtle level. It's very nuanced in a way and sensory wise. So it's okay to not feel or see a giant shift. What is the most common is that people will see little shift over time, and it will spiral and compound into bigger shifts. So you might see an immediate shift that does happen. You might see an immediate change in the way somebody responds to you or the way you feel about someone. Or you might just notice it over a time period. Sometimes some of these shifts can take years to really see the full impact of. So my recommendation is to write down some notes so that if you need to in the future, you can come back and see where you have been. That's been the most impactful for me because of how subtle it is. It's hard to notice the differences right away. So they kind of take you by surprise when all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm a different person now, or things are really different now in this way or with this person or in this situation. So thank you for joining me. I hope you are well and happy and whole and fulfilled, and I will see you soon later. Bye.